Hey guys, Jack here, and today this is going to be more or less an update video. Not because I'm running out of content, but more or less because I want to share with you guys and myself my journey in not just print on demand, but online entrepreneurship itself. Because these past few days have been a bit tough for me in the terms of actually doing the work. I have been still doing my work. I did take a day off, however, because I was feeling a bit burnt out about 2 days ago, but I'm not sure if I need more days off or I just need to push through this because I'm still feeling a bit burnt out in the fact that I'm not quite as, ready to go in the morning as I was last week and the week before. So things are a bit harder to perform and do my daily goals, like 20 designs a day, an affiliate marketing website post. I want to do one of those a day, and I want to make a YouTube video every single day. However, it's getting a bit more challenging to push myself to do those things, and it seems like a bit more of a struggle this past week. This also could have to do with the fact that I'm on reading week, so I have a lot more time this week. So kind of like an overload of time almost, whereas during the school week, usually I'm stretched for time, so I'm more pushed to actually get my work done in the morning so I can still do my schoolwork at a good level. But basically I just wanted to share this with you guys because I know everyone goes through ups and downs in their their work ethic and their motivation, quote unquote motivation, to do the things they need to do to get to where they want to go. And I'm just kind of putting this out there, putting this in the playlist, because I don't want someone to give up just because they think, this is the end, it's not going to happen. I'm not saying I've created a huge amount of success for myself, but I know that if I just keep going, things will work out, and I just need to keep putting in work and putting in effort, and I will get there. But I just wanted to share with you guys that, I'm not always 100%. Not everything is going to go great, right? So it's going to be hard. That's the point of getting to where you want to go. There's got to be something that's hard. Otherwise, everyone else would just do it. That just makes sense. So yeah, this is just a little update video on, my progress, but also how I'm feeling towards print on demand. And the day I took off, I didn't do anything. I didn't make a YouTube video. I did not upload any designs or make any designs, and I didn't write a post for my affiliate marketing website. But that actually was a struggle because I still wanted to, even though I was a bit burnt out. I still wanted to do something because there is still an urge inside of me that wants to keep going, but sometimes it's just not as easy to actually do all the things that I need to do for that day. So I'm gonna look into maybe taking a bit more time off, like maybe 2 days, 3 days, depending on how I feel in the next few days. Actually still pursuing my daily workloads, and I want to keep at it and see where I'm feeling, because I don't want to burn out completely to where I have to wait weeks to get back to where I was. I definitely want to keep an eye out for burnout, and you guys should too. Remember, you need to take breaks because online entrepreneurship, online business is not a sprint. It's more of a marathon. You need to be able to last the long term so you can get to where you want to go. Because if you're just taking a sprint, you're going to burn out quick. You're going to not want to go back to doing the things that you need to do, and it's going to be a lot harder to get back on track. Whether if you're going for print on demand or affiliate marketing, everything requires you to be patient and actually wait for something to happen, and you should still be putting in the work even though things aren't happening. But as long as you're putting in the right kind of work and you're still trying to improve on things you're doing, and you're listening to the right people per se. So someone I like to watch and listen to is Greg Gottfried. He has a lot of good advice for online entrepreneurs. I definitely would recommend his videos. He's actually helped me see that I need to take breaks sometimes, and he's also made me realize that things might not be going how I want them to right now, but if I keep putting in the work, like, things are going to get there. So as long as I don't give up, I'm going to be able to get through this little hump and get through the next hump too, to get to where I want to go. A good example of this that I've experienced is that when I was first starting print on demand, the first like 4 days I was putting in a lot of work, like 5 hours just into print on demand, but I wasn't seeing anything back, no one even liking my posts, no one even like viewing my listings. And then about on the 6th day, one of my Redbubble listings actually not only got liked, but someone bought something off my Redbubble listings, and it was a design that I would, I never thought anyone would even buy that because I positioned the design on the stomach of the shirt. People still bought that, but I was surprised. But that also pushed me, into the next week, and it made me realize that, maybe the things that I think aren't good enough actually are. And even if that was a one-off chance, I've improved since then, and I've realized more things that I need to be doing to be successful, and it's only went up from there. So if I can make a sale at that point, I know I can also further my print-on-demand business just by keep putting in work. And if something doesn't, catch a customer, then that's okay, because I got so many opportunities for people to see my listings or people to see my product, that the more I have out there, the more chances I'm gonna have, whether they're bad or good. But most of mine are very good because I've went through the bad designs. I've learned a lot in the last 2 months, and the more you do something, the more you pay attention to what you're doing, the more you're going to realize what works, what doesn't. And that's just really important to realize also when you're feeling burnt out, is that you need to recognize that you're burnt out, I think. And before you burn out, you need to take a break, at least mentally, even maybe just less work. You could taking a complete break is okay too. I definitely needed that day. I might need another day coming up, but I think if I can get back into the groove, things are going to be a lot easier. However, the only way to really see if I can get back into the groove is to try and start doing work and just keep pushing through a little bit, but not to the point of burnout. If you guys are watching this from like a print on demand perspective, then I would highly suggest that you just keep uploading designs and just trying to make sure that, someone would buy them. Maybe not you, but like if someone's bought one of your other designs, see why they bought that, see what it was on the design that worked. You have to adapt still when you're trying to build your businesses and you're trying to build print on demand, but also don't give up, because even me myself, I'm only in the first tier of merch by Amazon, but I've been making a sale every other week, which is slow, yes, but once you get up the tiers, you can upload more products. I don't know if you guys know that, and basically it's just going to snowball. And the more things I have out there, and the more efforts I'm putting towards all these different streams of print on demand, the more chances I have for people to see my listings and for me to make sales on those platforms. So I would definitely try to get your listings up to at least like 3 platforms, 3 print on demand platforms, or use 3 different platforms. But remember, you can always go back and use other platforms with your existing work, which is really a huge plus of print on demand. But if you're not watching this for print on demand and you're just watching this as someone who is looking to or currently in their online entrepreneur business, I just want to suggest that you keep putting in the work, and remember that you can take days off, because you need to last more than just a week or a month. You need to last a year, say. You need to last forever. If you want to be successful or ensure your success, you need to be able to run a marathon, not just the sprint of online entrepreneurship. And I think that is the biggest part in a lot of ways. So if you're thinking about, quitting or stopping forever, don't. Just take a small break, come back to it. And these things, you're going to be able to keep building them over time, and you're going to see results eventually, as long as you keeping on top of them and keeping progress being made towards your online businesses. The last thing that I want to make sure you guys, not understand, but just have as a thought, and also I like to reassure myself of it, is that you are working towards something, and you need to remember what that something is. Usually you should have a vision or something in mind, a big goal, say, and that thing is really what will drive you towards actually putting in the work and thinking about taking time off and actually making sure that you're keeping on with your marathon and not just trying to sprint to somewhere. Because when you have an idea in mind or a vision of actually where you want to be, it is a lot easier to push through the hard things and get to where you want to go because you know where you're going. And a lot of times, I don't know about you guys, but I find myself that like I'm already there. Like I feel like the power of where I want to be, I can already imagine myself in that place, and I know that I'm going to get there if I just keep putting in effort. So that's why, to me, having this thing I can look at, this vision, right, of where I want to be in my life and why I want to do something, having reasons for, getting up every day and doing 5 hours of work towards my online businesses, that is something that really pushes me. And I think everyone should have something like that. It can be simple. It can just be, you don't want to work for anyone, you want to work for yourself, and you want to live a life on your own terms. And then you can expand into that, and you can look into that and see, how are you going to do that, right? How are you going to get there? And you know now that you need to wake up every day at 5 a.m. and work on your business for 6 hours, say. Or after your 9 to 5 job, you need to, work on your business for 3 hours a night. Things like that really allow you to not just dream, but really imagine your future reality and where you can be. And that's what will get you through not just burnout, but that's what will get you through any obstacles that are thrown in your way. So yeah, with that being said, if you guys liked the video, please leave a like. This is more of an update video. I know a lot of update videos, but I like sharing my opinion, and I want to go back and look at these in the future, and I think they're useful to me and useful to you. So hope you guys have a great day.